Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Travine Gordon. I am a licensed professional therapist in the state of Virginia, as well as a licensed certified substance abuse counselor and certified substance abuse supervisor, all in the state of Virginia. Today, I am doing this video and it is a come to work with me as a mental health therapist. So, whether you are curious about the field in grad school or already practicing, let's talk about a day in the life and something a lot of people ask about the difference between working as a 1099 therapist versus a W 2 therapist. So, first context, I am licensed on me to practice in the state of Virginia. I am also licensed in the state of Oregon and Washington. However, because of the time zone, I am no longer taking clients, or I'm not taking clients at the moment in both of those states because they are indeed 3 hours behind. But before we dive into client work, let's break down some things important. How we get paid as a therapist. You'll either be hired as a W 2 employee or a 1099 independent contractor. Each has its pros and cons, and they really affect your lifestyle differently. If you are a W 2 therapist, you are a regular employee. That usually means you get a set hourly or salaried rate. Your taxes are withheld, and you often get benefits like health insurance, paid time off, and sometimes even training stipends or supervision. But as a 1099 therapist, you're technically self employed, you don't get benefits, and you're responsible for your own taxes. But you usually have more freedom. This is the one I like the most. You set your own hours, often earning a higher rate per session, and you can write off expenses like rent, CEUs, or even part of your home office as part of your taxes. So that is really, really a good thing that I like. So, for example, if you have a home office, when you do your taxes, they'll usually ask you for the square footage of the room, a portion of your mortgage, a portion of your utilities, and all of that good things that goes into maintaining a typical office space. I've worked under both models. W 2 gave me more structure and steady paycheck. 1099 gave me the flexibility, but I have to be on top of budgeting and taxes. Neither is better. It just depends on your lifestyle, your needs, where you are in your career. So, right now, I am doing both. I run my own individual practice, which is Refocus Counseling, and I also have a contracted W 2 position. It's weird, but it's contracted, meaning I bill for the patients that I see and then I get paid for it. But I have a contract, a W 2 set in place for me to bill a certain amount each pay period. If I don't bill that amount per pay period, that usually means that I'm in a shortfall, and eventually I will have to pay that shortfall back because it's a W 2 contracted position. It's the first time I'm working something like that, but it gives me the added stipend that I'm not getting from my practice. So, as you embark with me today, we are going to one facility, and this is going to be the first facility and the only facility for the day because I only go to two facilities, one facility each day. And then the afternoon is spent in my own private practice doing some work. So, it is a great way to offset some of those sessions that people may cancel on you in your private practice. And I absolutely love that I have taken on this decision. One, I get a set rate. I charge the set rate during my contract negotiation, and then I work towards meeting that quota each pay period. And then in my practice, I obviously get paid at a higher rate. However, it is not always consistent because people do cancel. So here you see me getting ready for my first stop. I'm just writing down the names of the people that I want to see today. That way, when I go into the facility, I'm a little bit more organized. I'm going directly to those rooms, and yes, I am getting ready. Okay, so now I am finished with my first session. It went over a little bit because that was a good session. Always a good session with that client. So now I have another session in about 5 minutes. So I'm just going to be working on some notes in the meantime until that person logs in, because this one is a virtual. This is a virtual session. I just want you guys to see. I'm over here.
Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Lonely faces, say you need a friend. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibition, I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. Getting hot, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. Fight your battles, always by yourself. In the shadows, hear you cry for help. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibitions, I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. I know. Getting hot, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city.
I am not sleepy. I don't know why I'm yawning, but I'm not sleepy. I'm not tired. I did get some good rest, but we are done with our session. The session was quick, so we had 2 sessions today, and then now we are just going to finish our notes. We're just going to finish our notes, and then we are going to get up out of here. Today is meet and greet for the boys. School starts on Monday, and so meet and greet is today at 5:30. So I need to get home by 5. So my goal is to get these notes. I still have 10 notes I need to put in from this morning, so I need to get that done so that I can hop up out of here and I can be on my way, so that I'm not running back from meet and greet to do anything. The goal is to get back from meet and greet tonight and to sit back, relax, and watch a movie or watch something with the boys, because school starts next week. So their summer is done. They go to school year round, so they only get 1 month out. 1 month out of for school break. So yeah, so we want to get everything done so that we can get up out of it. Right now it's 2 o'clock. My goal is to finish all these notes in the next 2 hours. When you become a therapist, you have many options on how you can earn money outside of a traditional W-2 position, or you can incorporate a contract W-2 position with a 1099 and the whole 9 yard. So for today we did only 2 jobs. Typically I do 4 jobs in a day. I do a regular W-2 position, which I should have said at the beginning, but I'm going to say now. I normally do a W-2 contract position. That is not a traditional W-2 position where you go and you clock in from 9 to 5. It's contract based, which means that I contracted for a set rate. However, I have to bill to get that set rate. That position comes with benefits such as paid time off as well as insurance. So that is something that you can go with. This position, I'm contracted to do at least 50 individual sessions per week. I go to 3 facilities. Facilities meaning I go to 3 nursing homes, because the company I contract with has a contract with the nursing home for us to provide therapy services. So that's what I do. And so I rotate those 3 facilities throughout the week. I absolutely love this position. It gives you the freedom, because what I do is I go early in the mornings when the patients are just getting up, and I see them. That way I have the rest of the day to do my notes and to do other things. The second job is where you see me meeting with my clients. That is through my private practice, Refocus Counseling. I schedule my clients based on their availability, based on their needs. Typically each day I'll see about 2 to 3 clients. All right. So that gives you the math of how many clients I see in a week. So except I don't see clients on the weekends. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I see about 15 clients in a week, because I see about 3 to 2. So roughly between 10 and 15 I see in my private practice. And then I saw 10 people this morning at the nursing home. Then my third job is another 1099 contractor job, where I am the clinician for a small company. So I do their assessment for mental health skill building. I do their reassessments, notes, and sign off on their paperwork, stuff like that. And I charge a flat fee for PRN services each month, because some days you may not do anything, some weeks you may not do anything, then another week you may have a lot of things to do. So I could charge a flat rate for the month for that. And then the fourth job is another 1099 job, where I do substance abuse group counseling. So if I leave here, once I see my patients, I go to the other facility and I oversee the groups. I make sure notes are done. I look over notes, correct notes. If I need to fill in for someone to do the group because they have something, then I do that. I charge a flat contractor rate for that. So it is the expectation that even though I may not physically be at the location to do the groups, there are things that they may require of me to do while I'm not there, such as I may be in task to do notes corrections, or in task to do an assessment, stuff like that. As long as it's within my contractor rate pay, then I have no problems doing that. So there are many options that you have at your beck and call. So do utilize that. Do your research. Prior to me venturing into this arena, I was doing a traditional W-2 substance abuse counselor position at a methadone clinic, and I was working from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. That doesn't pay though. I'm going to be honest with you. That doesn't pay, because they're paying you hourly rates, then you get your benefits. But the amount of work that you have to do doesn't equate up. So if you go 1099 contractor rate positions, where oftentimes a lot of people don't want to do that because they're not knowledgeable on how to do their tax and stuff like that, then they may shy away from doing 1099 positions. But I love 1099 positions because I get to control the rates of taxes that I pay out, because as a 1099 contractor, you can tax write off a lot of things. You're using your vehicle for work. You are using your home for work. You're using the electricity in your home for work. You can tax write off all of this, hence lessening the amount that you pay for taxes. So I pay my taxes either quarterly, or I pay my taxes at the end of the year. So I save the money for what I think that I would normally pay as a W-2. And then at the end of the year, 9 times out of 10, I'm not even paying a fraction of what I would normally pay as a W-2 employee. So I hope this video is helpful. I'm rambling. I'm very rusty with these, but nonetheless, you have options as a therapist, and I'm glad you have found your way over to this platform. And thank you guys so much for even giving me some of your time to watch this video. And I hope that it was helpful to someone who is starting out their journey. And if you like this video, go ahead and check out some of the other earlier videos that I did, or some of the most recent videos that I've done. And yes, shoot me a message if there is anything that you want to ask me, or if you have any suggestions on some of the topics that you would want me to cover. And I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you in the next video.